Hi, I'm Derek Watkins, an experienced McKenzie friend, and I'm here to help you through the family court jungle with my series of short videos. And if you find my videos helpful, then please subscribe by pressing the button below. Today, I'm going to cover a major issue and an unsavoury growing trend in the family court. In fact, it's got well beyond that now, almost reaching pandemic levels. That is the wicked, heinous allegations of abuse made against non-resident fathers, typically by the resident mothers, to justify their selfish hatred of war against you. These resident mothers are not satisfied that you are no longer living in your family home with your children. No, they want total revenge against you. They want to stop all contact that you have with your children. They want to drag you through the mud and brand you as an abusive monster. With little regard for your children or your reputation. In fact, the more your reputation is tarnished, the better. These resident mothers are now well educated by the system and social media, or even worse, those vindictive, self-serving parasite solicitors who feed off your unfortunate breakdown in your relationship, pouring petrol on its flames, turning it into a full-blown inferno so that the ashes of profit fall down in their greedy pockets. Your ex now has the full knowledge that by making her allegations of abuse, not only will she get free housing, she gets rewarded with free legal aid, and even better, CAFGAS, social services, and the court will feed from her poor victim's hand, protecting her and your children from you, the frightening, abusive monster. And what is your crime, we may ask? Wanting to spend time with your children who you love and care for so much. How did it get to this? Well, your relationship was breaking down. You started having full-blown arguments in front of your children, resulting in you both saying things that you may now regret, as is the case with most of us at some stage in our life, including the judges, magistrates, police, social services and CAFGAS officers. However, that didn't happen to them, did it? Or that's what they like to think, or more realistically, conveniently forget, so they can make judgment on you. For them, it was just part of life. For you, well, you are now an abusive monster they must protect your children and ex from. There are many different scenarios of how it's got to this. However, they all have a common theme. You may have had an argument that got a little heated. Your ex may have called the police, who arrive at your home. She claims that you were being aggressive and you pushed her, and she was in fear of her life. Everything is totally exaggerated and embellished. You're taken into the other room whilst the officers speak with your ex. She tells them this has been building for years, that you totally control her and that she is in fear of you. You are arrested, placed in a police cell overnight for hours. Then in the early hours of the morning, you're interviewed. You tell the police that she was the one that was getting really heated and screaming at you. However, nobody really listens. You are accused of common assault and coercive control. Later that morning, you are released without charges, pending further investigations. The police inform you that for the time being, you are not allowed home, and they will escort you back to collect a few belongings. You have to find temporary accommodation whilst the investigation is ongoing. Your ex stops all contact with you and won't allow you to see or even speak with your children. Well, the investigation is finally complete. With no charges made against you and no further action, as there was insufficient evidence. Well, there wouldn't be, would there? As your ex has just lied and exaggerated about the whole thing. You may have got here just because your ex stopped your contact with your children. You call her, message her, email her, begging her to be realistic. She point blank refuses to let you see them. You therefore try again. Ask her to see sense for the sake of your children. The next thing, you're contacted by the police for harassment, or even by her solicitor. Or you may even receive a notice from the court informing you of a non-molestation order that has been made against you and that the court proceedings have started. You may propose mediation, however, there is no joy. This is nonsense. You have no interest in her and only want to see your children. Your only option is to now make an application to the court for child arrangements. Your ex, in response, completes a C1A form listing abuse and tells the same old lies and allegations to Cafcass. She now has evidence, and Cafcass's police checks show that you were arrested for assault, harassment, and coercive control. But there were no charges, no further action, and no evidence provided. She's regurgitating the same old lies. You're now viewed by Cafcass as a potential safeguarding risk of harm to your own children. What? This is ridiculous. You've already cleared your name with the police. However, the nightmare continues. As a result, Cafcass recommends to the court that due to potential risk of harm, it isn't safe for you to see your children unsupervised, and that you should see them in a contact centre for 1 hour each fortnight. And you have to pay for the privilege. Or even worse, they recommend there should be no direct contact until there are further assessments made. They also inform the court that they may wish to consider a fact-finding hearing to establish which party is telling the truth. This delays matters by a further 5 months, and until then, your only option to see your children are the fortnightly visits in the contact centre. Well, she is winning. Her malicious lies and heinous allegations are working. She has free housing, legal aid, and you now have very limited access to your children. Welcome to the nightmare of the family court. You are helpless. The family system's wheels are turning against you, and you feel like giving up. Well, what can be done? Well, stay tuned, as in my next video, I'll be covering how we can deal with these wicked allegations as we go through the court process. I therefore suggest that you press the subscribe button below for access to my next video. Or, if you'd like further assistance or discuss your case with me, then go to www.McKenzie Friend Consultants with an s.co.uk and book your free consultancy with me. Bye for now, and until my next video, good luck and see you soon. Thank you.